Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is 10:30 and I feel like half the day's gone already. I was up at about 7 because yesterday Rebecca's car, when we went to McDonald's, it smelled really weird. It was like a horrible burning smell, and when we got home we were like, oh, okay, that doesn't seem good. So a friend of ours kindly offered to come and have a look at it. So he came at 7:30 and basically he thinks the fan on the radiator, or the radiator fan, has gone or something, I don't know. So anyway, that's what I was up for. He has very kindly said he will replace it for her, so that's very, very helpful. So yeah, I was up, had breakfast, sorted myself out, and then my neighbour's mum has just come over to pick up some plants that they had delivered to here because they're away. And yeah, what else has happened? Oh yeah, and then there was a phone call. There was a message on the phone from the council technician people about basically we're getting some more handrails on our stairs to try and help me with getting up and down the stairs. And he'd left a message asking me to ring him, and so once I'd sorted out the plants and everything, I sat down and picked up the phone to go and ring him, and it started ringing and it was him, which is just a bit spooky. So anyway, he's going to come tomorrow to install those. Hello. Oh, you're comfy there now. So yes, I feel like it's only 10:30, but I feel like I'm ready to go to bed. I have just been having a little sleep on the sofa, only for half an hour, while I was waiting for my neighbour's mum to come over, just because I was like, I'm too tired. But yeah, now that's all done, I am going to go and start editing a video. I think Becca and I are going to go and do a little bit of food shopping in a little while because we are running out of food. And yeah, but I think until we go and do that, I need to start doing some editing. I really just want to go back to sleep, but no, I'm going to power through, try and get some editing done, and possibly have a little nap this afternoon because I'm going to have a late night because I've got some council training. But yeah, I want to get this editing and stuff done first, so at least I feel like I've achieved something with my being up early. So we have just got back from Aldi and Waitrose. It's opposite ends of the spectrum, isn't it? And I thought I would just do a little grocery haul. It's going to be a really random one. It's not a full proper grocery haul. It's just little bits that we've picked up that, well, I would say stuff that we needed, but I'm not sure Rebecca's bag. It's quite stuff that we needed, but it's stuff that she needed.
You didn't need a macaroni and cheese. You could have found something at home.
Like what? Anyway, so I'll show you what we picked up. I need to make a meal plan for the rest of the week and then work out what we need to actually buy for that. But today we just needed to get some bits. Okay, so I'll start with the Aldi bag. So Becca got 2 packets of these squidgy pouch yogurt things, which I don't know if they're meant for kids, but she likes those.
I can't find adult yogurt without bits in them.
Well, there are plenty of adult yogurts without bits in them.
I can't find them.
I'll show you them. Anyway, she got 2 of them. She has got some of these face wipes, which I don't think are biodegradable, Rebecca. You're making the country, the world, more plasticky. Anyway, she also got a cup shots yummy chicken pasta thing that she wanted to try. 2 packets of cookies that are the Maryland cookies. This does not want to focus today. There we go. 2 packets of the cookies. Some brie. Kind of random selection here. Like I said, there was chewing gum. No, I love brie. I was just saying it's a bit of a random selection. Some chewing gum, some thick cut smoked back bacon. I don't know what she's going to do with that, but we can work something out. And then she's going to do some chicken and white wine sauce one night. So she just bought some chicken diced chicken breast, and that was it from Aldi. And then Waitrose, we picked up some pain au chocolat because Rosie eats these and is running out, so we got 2 of those for her because she often takes those to work. I'm on to our last box of cornflakes, so bought another big box of cornflakes to go in the cupboard. I've got some pasta in the fridge, so I decided to get some 4-cheese sauce so I can have that one day for a meal. For today, because I'm going out this evening and I need something quick. Well, I wanted to just to get something quick for lunch, and then I'll have something later. I don't know quite when I'm going to eat, but anyway, I got a macaroni cheese because I quite like their macaroni cheese, and then we also got a couple of the Heinz beans with pork sausages because I ate one yesterday and thought I ought to replace it, and that was it. So yeah, it is definitely a random shopping haul, but as I said, I'm going to try and make a meal plan for the rest of the week and then work out exactly what we need to get. I feel like I need to get some vegetables because I need to eat vegetables. But yes, this is what we've bought today. I'm feeling a bit frazzled today. It's just been one of those days that's just busy and lots of bits going on. I did some editing before lunch. I've had my lunch, and now I'm just going to do a little bit more editing, see if I can get this video finished. And then I've got some council training, which is down in Winchester. Thankfully, someone has offered me a lift, so I don't have to drive, which I'm so grateful for. But the training starts at like 6:30, I think, which means we've got to leave here at like 5, and it doesn't finish until 9. I think it's 9. So I'm not going to be back until at least 10, I wouldn't have thought, which is making eating quite difficult, which is why I had a main meal at lunchtime, but I don't think I'm going to be massively hungry before 5 o'clock, but I will be hungry by 10, so I don't know, I'll probably just have something small before I go out, and then if I'm still hungry when I get back I'll have something then, but it's just, I don't know, I get stressed out about these things. I think that's my eating disorder, that's still, like, I still have to have very, like, set meal times and stuff. I still struggle with that, so, yeah, I think it's just stressing me out a little bit, but it is what it is. So, yeah, I'm going to get on with some editing now and then sort myself out before I have to go out. There's 3 of us going to this training, and then I guess there'll be people from other councils as well. I don't know how interesting it's going to be. It's planning, like, because I'm on the planning committee, it's training for that, so it could be quite dry. I don't know, we'll see. My mum and dad have just arrived in Lecce, I think it's called, and they're there for 5 nights now, so hopefully they can kind of, I think they've been quite, like, tired because they've been travelling a lot to different places, but like now that they're in the same place for 5 nights, it means that they can relax a bit and just, like, I'm not sure what, I think they've got some tours and stuff happening, but this afternoon I think they're just going for like a general explore of the area. They're going to go and find some gelato, which I am really jealous about because some Italian gelato would just hit the spot right now. But yes, and I've been speaking to them quite a lot today because they've been on the train for like 5 hours, so it's been nice to chat to them a bit. But yeah, I don't know, it's just strange without them not here. It's quiet and I feel even more exhausted than normal, I think, just because I'm trying to, like, keep things running. But anyway, I'm procrastinating now, so I'm going to get on with this editing and I'll talk to you later. I'm home from my council training. It was a lot to take in. I know it's difficult, like, because it was basically like planning training, because I'm on the planning committee, and it's one of those things where, like, it's not, I don't want this to come across sound the wrong way, like, it's not necessarily something that I would do if I wasn't on the council. Like, I wouldn't study like planning or anything like that. It's just because I'm on the council and there are certain committees. I happen to be in that committee, so it's just a whole new like kettle of fish. Thankfully it wasn't just me, like there was a few from our council that went, so I didn't feel like completely on my own, and I got a lift there and back as well, which just made such a difference, because I think I would have found it really difficult to drive down there, especially like at this time of night because I'm tired. So yeah, I'm back. It's like 10:20. I've been back for a little while, but yeah, I'm gonna get into my pyjamas and get ready for bed because I'm shattered. It's been such a long day, and I do not plan on getting up at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. I plan on sleeping for a bit longer because I'm exhausted. So I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully when I'm slightly less tired. Good afternoon. I look a bit of a mess today. I slept quite late this morning. I think I was just so tired from yesterday, like getting up quite early and then having the training in the evening as well. So yeah, I slept a lot later than I had planned, but I needed to sleep. I've just been kind of getting myself sorted and ready, putting a wash on, bringing the bins back in, all that kind of stuff. And now I'm going to get on with some blog writing. I think Rosie and Rebecca have gone out shopping or something. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, to be honest, but I had to stay in because the guy is coming to put in the new stair handrails at 1. It's 12:15 now, so I needed to be in obviously to let him in to do that. So yeah, that's my day. I haven't really got any plans today, which is quite nice. I think I will need to go down to Waitrose to get a few bits before Noah comes tomorrow. But apart from that, I'm hoping I can just kind of have a quiet, relaxed day, recovering from yesterday. But yeah, I want to get on doing some blogging for now until this guy comes to do the handrails.
Couldn't get enough of it all. We kept it going for so long, so long. I don't know where I would be if we let it go. Cause every time we try to break it down and build again, yeah, every time we try to make up for something lost, you know, we're never letting go.
It's been one of those days where I thought I would get lots done and I have got nothing done. So the guy came to put the rails in on the other side of the stairs, which I can show you in a minute. I didn't realise it was going to be like such a long job. He was here like 3 hours, I think. So I spent quite a lot of the morning just sitting in the lounge with the dogs, like trying to keep them quiet, because they were getting a bit like agitated with someone like coming in and out of the house and stuff. So I didn't get to write my blog post. So I've just had a late lunch and I'm trying to sort out a meal plan so that I can just work out what food I need to buy. I've worked out what I'm having pretty much every day apart from Saturday, so I need to speak to the girls and see what they want to have. They went shopping and bought quite a lot, so I need to actually see if there is anything I need to buy or whether we've whether we've got everything we need. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. And then I'll go shopping if I need to go shopping, otherwise I can hopefully start getting on with a blog post. But yeah, I'm just gonna like go through this, work out what food I need, whether we've got it, and go from there. Right, I have managed to get my video up and I've written the blog post, so hopefully if I get a little bit of time tomorrow I can proofread it and get that up. I want to try and hoover a little bit because Noah's coming tomorrow. It's not just because Noah's coming tomorrow, basically because we've got dogs, you get dog hair everywhere and it's just getting to the point where I'm like, it needs to be hoovered. So I'm going to try and do a little bit. I find hoovering quite difficult, especially I'm going to have to use this hoover because our small one is not working properly. So I'm going to try and do a bit and just see if I can get it to look a little bit better, and then I can just crash out and rest. But yeah, it's been bugging me, so I just want to try and make it look a little bit better.
With a love like this, will never fall. All of a sudden you'll be standing there with someone new, 'cause it's been going so wrong for so long. Let's keep this dream alive, the art of letting go.
I've done a little bit of hoovering. I think it looks a bit better. I feel a bit better for it, although I'm shattered now, but yeah, at least it'll be a little bit less hairy for when Noah comes tomorrow. Hello, Rosie. These are the new handrails that have been put in up the stairs. So this is to try and make it easier for me to get up and down the stairs. I don't know if it's going to help, to be honest, but we'll see. But they did say that we can like paint them. Hello. Oh, lovely. Yeah, they have said that we can like paint them. So at the moment they're just like bare wood. But we'll see what Mum and Dad think when they get home. But now I'm going to crash out on the sofa, have my full sip, watch Bake Off. Is it Bake Off tonight?
Bake Off.
Bake Off tonight.
Bake Off.
And yeah, just not do very much. Good morning. I have been up since pretty early this morning. I wanted to order my next set of Disney Wisdom pins, but also we've got Noah. Becca went round to Richard and Lisa's at 7 so that they didn't have to wake him up, and then she brought him back here. I think he was back by like 7:30, so he was up quite early anyway. I've given him his breakfast, had my breakfast, and now I've just been getting dressed. We've also got Emma and Maisie round today. I think they have just arrived, so they're all downstairs playing, and I am going to go and join in. So yeah, that's going to be the morning, and then I think they're going at sort of lunchtime, so probably just in time for me to give Noah his lunch. So yeah, that's the day so far. Good afternoon. I haven't really vlogged this morning because Emma and Maisie have been here, and we've been playing with them and looking after Noah, playing with Noah and stuff. But yeah, it's been really nice. Noah is still not sure about Maisie. He just sat and cuddled Rebecca for ages, and then he started playing, but he didn't want her like to come near him or anything. So yeah, he's still not sure. But we had a nice time. Noah's been like playing, like I said, and we've been sort of playing with Maisie. Oh, I seem to be disappearing. There we go. Yeah, been sort of playing and cuddling with Maisie, having a chat with Emma and stuff like that. I've just had lunch. Well, we gave Noah his lunch at about midday, and then because he didn't sleep this morning, we've put him down for a nap, and I think he's been down a couple of hours, and I think he's just waking up, so I'll go and get him in a minute. And then we've just had lunch, and I've been chatting to Emma. She's now gone. I think I'm just going to give the lounge a quick tidy up before Noah gets up, just so that we can kind of start again, because at the moment it's a bit of a mess. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that now, and then probably get Noah up. So this is the result of this morning's play date. We have food all down here. Not real food, obviously. Noah wanted to get the chair out. He also wanted his potty in here. Not that he's using it, but we've got it in here. And various bits everywhere. So I'm just going to give it a quick clear up, I think, before I go and get Noah.
Every change has a reason. With the
got in order downstairs now. So I'm gonna go and get Noah up because he's been chatting away and he's been down for like 2 hours now. So I think it's probably time for him to get up. Hello? Who's that? It's Jenny. Can I come in? Hello? Camera. Boo. Have you had a nice sleep? Have you been sleeping? Did you talk to your toys? Baby Maisie's gone home. Baby Maisie's gone home. Yeah.
Sad.
Are you sad? Oh. Right, should we get you up and go and play for a bit? Yeah?
What is it?
Oh, I'll put the blanket up there, that's fine. We'll tidy it up in a minute. Okay? So for the past 45 minutes, Noah has just been sat on my knee on the sofa having cuddles while Rosie watches Glee. And every time like a song stopped, he was going like, more, more. Did you like the songs? Did you? Pardon? Yeah. Shall I get you some grapes? How many grapes do you want? Hang on. 1. What comes after 1? 1, 3. Yeah. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good boy. 9. 10. We will not do our 10 grapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 8, shall we? See how we get on with that. Do you want some watermelon? Watermelon? Mmm, yummy. Yummy. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Yummy, tummy. Yummy, tummy, yummy, yum. That's your grapes. I'm cutting them in half. Have you had a fun day? Did you like playing with Maisie? Baby Maisie? You weren't quite sure, were you? Should be a few more than that. That's not really a lot, is it? Do you think Daddy's going to pick you up? Daddy up. I think Daddy's been sleeping today because he worked at in the night, didn't he? But hopefully he'll be awake now. You'll get to see Daddy and give him a cuddle. Daddy cuddle. And then Mummy will come home from work. Won't she? And you get to see Mummy and give Mummy a cuddle. You gonna give Mummy a cuddle? Hello? You got to, when you see Mummy, you got to say, love you, Mummy. Can you do that? Can you say, love you, Mummy? Oh, that's nice. Love you, Daddy. That's nice. See you soon. Bye, Daddy. We'll see Daddy soon, and then we'll see Mummy soon. Right, grapes and watermelon, yes? Yes. Oh, I am exhausted. Noah has gone home now, and I've just kind of had a bit of a tidy up and sorted stuff out. But yeah, no, it has actually been really nice today, both having Noah and also having Emma and Maisie over. It's just kind of taken my mind off things, and yeah, it's just been nice to have things going on in the house. I'm not used to the house being quiet, so I quite like it when there's sort of people around and things are going on. And yeah, Noah's obviously good at like keeping our attention and you know, keeping me distracted, so it's been really good, and he's been in a good mood, and yeah, I think it's gone okay. But yeah, I am shattered, so I'm gonna just relax a bit now, chill out. I was hoping to get a blog post up today, but it's 5:45 already, and I really don't have the energy to go and sit up and just do that. So I'm hoping, because I've got Noah again tomorrow, so I think the idea is we'll get him here and have his breakfast and all that kind of stuff, and then need to go down to Waitrose to get a few bits and bobs, do that, and then probably put him down for a nap. So I'm hoping when he's down for his nap, I can just do a little bit of like worky bits. That is the plan. We'll see if it kind of works, but yeah, for now I'm just gonna have a rest, put the telly on. I think this must be the first time I've sat down properly all day, although actually after Noah woke up from his nap, he did sit with me for about 45 minutes and just cuddle and watch Glee, so that was quite nice. But yeah, this is the first time today I've actually properly sat down, and I'm feeling it. I'm actually going out this evening, so at about 7:30 I'm meeting up with the committee group from my mental health group, because we haven't had a committee meeting in a little while, and there's some stuff we need to kind of discuss. So we're going to go down to the pub. A couple of us are going down a bit earlier, so we're going down at 7:30 to have a bit of dinner there, and then the others are going to come and meet us, so I'm quite looking forward to that, and it means I don't have to worry about cooking, so that's always a bonus. But yeah, I'm going to put the telly on, try not to fall asleep, and just try and get a bit of energy back so I can go out later. This morning has not got off to the best of starts. I had planned to get up just after 7 so that I could be up for when Noah got here, because Rebecca's got bits and bobs that she needs to get done before she starts work tomorrow, and I must have just slept through my alarm, because I woke up and it was like 8:30, and I was like, crap. So thankfully Rebecca was here and she was able to like take Noah and start his breakfast and stuff, but I felt really bad. So I don't know, you know when you've like overslept and then you like jump out of bed and like just start going, so I felt a bit like funny all morning. I've had a really bad tummy and just not been feeling particularly well. So yeah, it's just not been the best of mornings. But yeah, I'm dressed and bed's made and that's sorted. I need to go downstairs and just tidy the kitchen a bit because it's a bit of a mess. And then I'll see, it depends how long Noah sleeps for. He's down for his nap at the moment. If he's still asleep, then I can get on with sorting out some blog stuff. Obviously if not, I'll look after him. But yes, it's just not how I wanted to start today. I'm just hoping things kind of get a bit better from here. So we were just having a little play, and then Noah's had a little bit of a fright when the dogs started barking and he got a bit upset. So we're now watching Fireman Sam, which isn't the Fireman Sam that I watched when I was younger. It's all been redone, but it is one of Noah's favourites, isn't it, Noah? Yeah. Do you like Fireman Sam? Camera. Yeah. We're going to watch some Fireman Sam until our lunch is ready, aren't we? Yeah. Yes, darling.
Yeah. Wait.
What, darling?
Dinner.
Yeah, we're going to wait for our dinner to be ready, because Jenny's is cooking, and then we'll get yours at the same time. Yeah. But we'll watch some Fireman Sam first, shall we? Right. We're getting Noah's dinner ready. Lunch. Alright, look, you have a bit of sweet corn. So we'll put some on here, because that's for your lunch. Oh, that was a lot of sweet corn. Okay. Here, take some more out of there. Right, we've got to put some, just put that there for now, cheese. We've got a little cheese, especially for Noah. Special cheese, just for Noah. Yeah, I'll cut it up for you. What do you want? Go on. Let's just, look, I'll put a few bits there that you can eat. Because if we spend the whole time eating sweet corn, we're never going to actually get our lunch ready, are we? Does Albert like sweet corn? There's some cheese. I'm not mummy, darling. I'm Jenny. Yeah. Is it Albert eating the sweet corn? Cheeky Albert. Oh, he's having some of your drink. Now, let's have. We've got some sausages. Albert. Picnic plates, I think, are the best. Oh no, these are sausage rolls. Sausage roll. Do you want one?
One.
Go on then, you eat that. We are meant to be saving them for lunch, but let's just cut this one up. Got a sausage roll. And do you think we should have... No, no, no! Did you give it to Alfie? What happened? Did Alfie eat your sausage roll? Oh dear. Never mind, we've got more. Cheeky Alfie. You can't give him your food. Did Alfie eat it?
Alfie eat it.
Naughty Alfie. Right, would you like some sausages? I think we'll just put some on there. We'll wait to give them to you because otherwise I think Alfie's going to have a lovely lunch and Noah's not going to get any lunch. Isn't he? Can I get some melty sticks? Do you like melty sticks?
Alfie.
Was Alfie naughty?
Yeah.
Cheeky Alfie.
Alfie. Alfie.
Melty sticks! Right. You selling? Yeah? Is that my camera? Right, look, we've got 2 melty sticks left as well. What a nice picnic, and then we'll have a yoghurt a bit later. Right, mister. Should we sit you up in your high chair? Should we sit you in your high chair? And Ellie. Okay, we'll sit Ellie in her high chair as well, and then we can have our lunch. Oh. Right, come on then. Yeah, so Becca, Noah and I have just popped out to the shops because we needed to get a couple of bits from the supermarket. And you paid the lady, didn't you?
I did.
You did, you were so good.
Yes.
At the shops?
Yes.
Yeah, and did you post the letters?
Yes.
You did, you were so helpful. So we're going to have a little play because it's only 2:15. And then I think I might put someone down for a little nap. And yeah, that's me. No, I think he's still tired. He keeps rubbing his eyes and stuff. But yeah, we'll have a little play first, and then when he starts getting really tired, I shall pop him down for a little sleep. Do you think you need a little sleep in a little while? While. I love you. My camera. Can you say love you? I feel like there are 2 kinds of days. One day, some days you feel like you're just winning at life, things are going well, you're like on top of everything. And yesterday I kind of felt a bit like that. Things were kind of okay and I was like getting stuff done and keeping on top of it all. And then other days you literally just feel like you might as well go back to bed and start again. And that is today's day. I'm just exhausted, and as fast as I do one thing, like something else seems to get messed up, and I'm just done. I don't think it helped that I got out of bed too late and I was in a rush from the start, so I think that just makes a day feel like it hasn't got off like to the best start anyway. So I think that's probably what's kind of made things a bit difficult. But I think I've also just hit a wall, and I'm struggling physically at the moment. So yeah, I've had a little play with Noah and I've just put him down for another nap because I think he was getting a bit tired. He didn't sleep as long as he usually does this morning, so I'm hoping that he'll have a little bit of a sleep and that will kind of give him a little bit of a boost until the end of the day. I've done a little bit of tidying downstairs and it all just looks a bit better now, so I feel a bit calmer. And yeah, I've just come up and I'm going to try, and I need to empty a memory card because this one's nearly full. So I'll see how long that takes, and if I've got time after that I can hopefully get this blog post up. Depends how long Noah sleeps for. I mean, I won't let him sleep past 4 because that's like danger nap time, but I need to give him a snack then as well, so I've got about half an hour, so we'll see how much we can get done in that time. It's been quite a while since I last spoke to you. Noah has obviously gone home now, and I've just been like tidying up, sorting bits out, and then have crashed out on the sofa. I've got my fortisip and I'm watching TV. I've got really bad pains in my tummy. I started getting them, when did I start getting them? Before lunch or after lunch? It might have been after lunch. And they've just carried on like all afternoon. I was sat on the floor playing with Noah and I was like, I was like, oh, Jenny's got a sore tummy. And he looked at me and he was like, Jenny, sore tummy? I said, yeah. And he said, oh, cream. And basically because he's had like a sore mouth, so we've been putting cream on it, and he thought I needed cream for my tummy. It was the cutest thing ever. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, I think it's kind of acid, like refluxy, well, not just reflux, like acid pain, because it's just like really like burning sharp pains, and I'm not sure why it happens sometimes, but it just makes me feel pretty awful. So I've just been curled up on the sofa. Freddie's been sort of cuddled up to my tummy, and yeah, I've been watching the TV. I'm not really doing anything else tonight. I did just want to show you though, this advert just came on and I've rewound it because I want to show you, because my friend Kate is in it, and yeah, I think it's pretty amazing. So I will show you the advert and I'll point out my friend. There she is. I think it's an advert for two clothing at Sainsbury's. I just thought it was really cool that Kate's in it, so yay, well done Kate. Good morning. I am currently just trying to get this blog post up that I've written, that I've been trying to get up for the last few days. I had a bit of a lie-in this morning, much needed. I just needed some decent sleep and I didn't really have anything to get up for this morning, so I thought I'm just gonna have a lie-in and not do very much. So that's what I've done, and I've just had a quiet morning, kind of taking it easy, tidying some bits up around the house, and just not rushing about, which has been quite nice. But now I've got a little bit of time before I need to have lunch, so I want to try and get this blog post up, and then I've got my Tai Chi course this afternoon, and that's about it. So it's a fairly nice quiet day, which is definitely what I need. Rosie and Rebecca are both out. Rosie's at work and Rebecca's at work. She's got her first day at work today. So she has just got a job as a room leader in a nursery. So I'm just kind of like wondering how she's getting on, and yeah, I hope she's getting on all right. So yeah, it's just me and the dogs, so it's quite quiet, but it just means I can just take things at my own pace and get on with things. I've just been speaking to my mum, and they've been on a road train this morning around Lecce, which is where they are at the moment, and now they're having some lunch because they're an hour ahead of us. So yeah, it'll be nearly 1 o'clock where they are. So yeah, she sent me a few pictures. It all looks very nice. I would love to go to Italy one day. And yeah, that's about it for today. I've got a headache again. I don't know whether this is from having the injections, but I do seem to have just had a permanent headache. So I don't know if it's from having the injections in my head or whether it's just because I've been quite stressed out and anxious and yeah, but it's a little bit frustrating. But anyway, that's life. So I'm just going to get on with putting this up, and then I will need to get some lunch fairly soon because I need to go out just after 1. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll speak to you a bit later. So I've just arrived at the hospital for my Tai Chi group. The car park is really busy today. I think there's a screening session on for something, although it does say no parking for that, but I think a lot of people have parked in here. But thankfully there was a disabled space free, so I was able to find somewhere to park relatively quickly, which is, I guess, one of the perks of having a blue badge. I don't know, it sounds a bit stupid to say, but sometimes when you're disabled and chronically ill and there's so many crappy things about it, sometimes you just have to find the good things, and occasionally being able to find a parking space is one of those good things. It's not very often because a lot of the time there are never enough disabled spaces and they're always all full, but today there was a silver lining, so there we go. I've got a headache. I should have taken some paracetamol before I came out, but I forgot. But I'm going to head in now. I'm about 15 minutes early, so I'll read my book for a little bit and then to go to the group, so I'll let you know how I get on when I come out. Right, I'm just back from Tai Chi and I've come out in the garden with Freddie. I'm still having to put him on a lead because there are still crab apples on the floor which he wants to eat. But yes, Tai Chi was good today. The guy that normally does it wasn't there, so it was a different physio doing it. And we were doing about mindfulness, and we were trying lots of different types of mindfulness techniques. So yeah, I found it quite relaxing. Let's change hands. There we go. Yeah, I found it quite relaxing. So yeah, it was nice. I used to really dismiss mindfulness as just being something that was just not for me. And then when I learned a bit more about it and learned that there were so many different ways of doing it and the benefits of it, hello, I kind of got into it a little bit more. So yeah, it was good. I felt quite chilled out. Even doing the Tai Chi, I sat down for a lot of it, but I felt quite relaxed, which was nice because I've been feeling quite stressed out recently, so it was really nice to just have a bit of time and space to just zone out and chill out a bit. So yeah, I went to the doctor's on the way back because I'd got a text to say that I needed to book in to have a mental health review, which they seem to do quite, I think they do it every 6 months. It's either every 6 months or every year. I can't remember when I last had one. And basically you see the healthcare assistant first, and they do various observations and an ECG, and I think they might do a blood test as well, and then you go and see their mental health practitioner and just have a chat and see how you're getting on. It's basically for anybody who has a history of being under the mental health service. So I get called back every however often it is, and they just chat through with you how you're getting on, and it's basically to try and pick up any problems before they get really bad, which I think is a really good idea, because I've always said with mental health stuff, I just wish it was easier to get help early, because it's more likely that you would get better if it's treated earlier than the fact that it's left until you're really, really ill. So yeah, I've made that appointment. Oop, that's a pigeon. I've made that appointment to get that done in October, so that's sorted now as well. I just thought I'd come and sit out in the garden for a few minutes once Freddie had done what he needed to do, because it's just nice and quiet and it's fairly warm still. Sun's out, so I'm just making the most of it. But I am going to head back in a minute because I want to finish getting this vlog post up and then possibly start doing some editing of my weekly vlog. So that's the plan. I think Freddie's watching. There's a pigeon over in the bush. which he's very interested in. Are you interested in the pigeon? He tries to chase them, but he's never going to catch them because they can fly away and he can't. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to sit here for a few minutes and then I will go back inside and get on with some vlog stuff. Please excuse the wonky camera, but I'm balancing you on the arm of the chair. Are you tired? Me too. But I managed to get my blog post up and I also started editing my weekly vlog, so I'm quite happy with that. I have fed our cat, I have fed next door's cats, and Rosie's going to take these boys for a walk when she gets home, and now I am crashing out on the sofa. I've got my Fortisip, in case anyone wonders what I talk about when I talk about my Fortisip. This is what it is. It is a medically complete drink, I think is what they call it. Is that what they call it? I don't even know. It's slightly worrying when I'm drinking it. It's not even in English, so that's the thing that makes it rather difficult. Basically, they are prescribed by my doctor because I have something called gastroparesis and intestinal dysmotility, which is connected to my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So basically I can eat at the moment, but I struggle to get enough calories and enough nutrients from food alone. So for one of my meals I will have one of these, and it's, how many calories? It's 300 calories, and it's basically got everything you could ever need. So basically you could just survive on these. They kind of said to me, can you not have it like that and a meal, but this fills me up. So, and if I then try to eat a meal, I just make myself ill. So we kind of compromise, and I have this as one meal, and then I have like a main meal at lunchtime. So yeah, that is kind of one of the ways I manage my digestive problems at the moment. You are not going to get up there. Yeah, it's one of the ways I manage my digestive problems at the moment. Gastroparesis, maybe I'll make a video about this sometimes, but gastroparesis and intestinal dysmotility can vary significantly from person to person. There are different causes of it. They think that it's the EDS that causes mine, or that's related to mine because of the problems with the connective tissue and things just not moving properly. Food basically doesn't move through my digestive system, so it sits in my stomach for a long time, which causes things like bloating, pain, sickness, nausea, poor absorption, various things like that. But yeah, it does vary, like Freddie. It does vary a lot from person to person. I have been tube fed before for a while. I've been at very low weights for a while because it's been really, really bad. Sometimes it can actually make you gain weight because you're holding on to all this food, you're bloating really badly. I have friends who are fed through a tube that goes into their nose and down. Usually it would go like bypass the stomach and go straight into the like intestine, because the stomach is like where the main problem is, but it does vary again. And like I said, I have had the tube feeding before. I have other friends who have got it who are now fed through a tube, like they have a tube going directly into their abdomen, so it goes straight into like part of the intestine that way. That's obviously a more permanent solution. I mean, it's not permanent, but you wouldn't do that unless you were going to need it for a very long time. I also have friends who have it who their digestive system has just completely given up, and they have something called TPN, which is where you're fed through a line that goes directly into your heart. That is obviously the very severe end of the spectrum, because going on TPN is a big thing to do. It comes with a lot of risks. So yeah, I guess I'm at the less severe end of the spectrum. I don't know, like it varies. Like, you know, I have had a time when I've had to be tube fed. I've had times when I've been hospitalized because I've been really, really ill. I'm doing okay-ish at the moment, touch wood. I don't want to, like, you know, jinx anything. But, you know, I am eating food, which is something. Freddie's just gonna bark because there's people next door. Sorry about that. There was a car next door that made the dogs bark. So yeah, I am obviously managing food, just not enough to kind of keep me going, and I do have problems with like some of my blood levels going a bit funny because I'm not getting like the nutrients and stuff that I need. But in the kind of scheme of things, it's been worse, and it could be a lot worse, so I'm thankful for that at the moment. But yeah, I just thought I'd explain it a bit because people might wonder what a fortisip is, why I have them, why I have a dog that will not behave. So yeah, if you'd be interested in like a more in-depth video about gastroparesis and intestinal dysmotility and my journey with it and the tests that I've had and all that kind of stuff, please do let me know, because I'd be more than happy to make one. Anyway, I've gone off on a massive tangent, but basically I am sitting down now, resting, and going to watch a bit of TV. Gogglebox is on tonight, so I'm looking forward to that because I do love Gogglebox. Yeah, just waiting for my sister to get home so that I've got a bit of company, which would be nice. But for now I'm going to watch Hollyoaks and drink my fortisip. Good morning, it is Saturday and I don't have any plans today, which I am very grateful for. I just want to have like a quiet, chilled out day, like pottering around, just doing little bits and bobs. Had a bit of a lie-in this morning, that was very nice. I've done my breakfast and all that stuff. I'm just going to pop down to Waitrose now because I need to get a couple of bits, not a lot, just some, well, I need to get something for my lunch. And I need to have a quick look in the fridge and see if there's anything else we need. And then once I have done that, I will come home and probably do some more editing. But yeah, just going to take it easy, not do very much, and try and relax a little bit, which would be nice. The sun's out, it's meant to be like 23 degrees today, which is like summer. Although I know technically it is still summer until Monday, I think. But yeah, making the most of it because it's meant to rain next week, so that'll be fun. But yeah, gonna head down to Waitrose now, and then I will probably speak to you when I get back. Right, I'm back. I had to pop to the post office to post a letter because I'd forgotten that I had like a pile of letters to post, and I'd forgotten that one of them was to go abroad, so I had to pop down to the post office. And then I went to Waitrose, not a very exciting shop. I bought 2 big potatoes because it's always useful to have some potatoes in the fridge to do baked potatoes with and stuff like that, so I got a couple of those. And then for my lunch today, well, this is going to do 2 meals at least. So for my lunch today, Waitrose will do, now I know this might seem lazy, but one, for someone with a chronic illness, it's really, really useful, and 2, it just means that I'm not buying like loads and loads of vegetables and stuff that then get wasted. So they do this, which is a vibrant, super bright stir fry, and it's just a load of different vegetables. So you've got edamame and baby corn, peppers, pink star cabbage, onion, carrot, spring greens. And you literally just put them in a wok or a saucepan over a high heat for a couple of minutes, well, 5 minutes, and they cook. And then I picked up some tender egg noodles. Again, this will do at least 2 portions, and you can just chuck them in with this, put a bit of soy sauce in, and you've got yourself a healthy meal, and it tastes really good. I don't eat huge amounts of meat, so yeah, I do love the vegetable stir fry. So I picked those up. They were on a deal and you could get a sauce as well, but I didn't really like any of the sauces. I'm quite happy with a bit of soy sauce, which we've got. So yeah, oh, you can also microwave these in 2 minutes apparently. But I'm just gonna put them, I don't know if I'll use the wok because it makes so much mess. I might just use a saucepan and hope that it does the same. So yes, those can be for my meal today and possibly on Monday. I don't know, we'll see. I need to use them up anyway. So I got those. I couldn't really get much else, to be honest, because I'm pretty much confined to the first aisle of the supermarket. If I haven't got my wheelchair, I could have got my big wheelchair out, but then I'm having to get the big wheelchair out. I can't push a trolley, or I can just about carry a basket, I suppose, but then it's really difficult, like getting in and out to pick things up and stuff. So I just, yeah, confined myself to the first aisle because that was about what I could manage. And to be honest, the things I needed were in the first aisle anyway. There's possibly a couple of other things I could have done with getting, but I'll have to wait until someone can take me down in the wheelchair. So that was my very exciting Waitrose shop. I thought I would just open this parcel because my next set of Disney Wisdom pins have arrived this morning. They were quite quick this time, so I only ordered them on Wednesday. So these are, oh, they're very bluey purple. Let's just turn them around a little bit so that they're not completely wonky. So this is number 9 out of 12, which is just insane. And this one is the Merlin ones, and it has got, let's see if I can show you, Merlin. I don't know who this is. This is my bad Disney knowledge. And then the quote, and the quote is, "Knowledge and wisdom is the real power." So yeah, I'm happy with those. That's the next lot of pins gone. I can't believe we've only got 10, 11, 12, 3 more left. And then I can put them all on my like big flag that I bought. So I'm quite looking forward to being able to do that. And I will be interested to see if they do something else next year, because last year they did the Mickey Memories, which I collected. This year they did the Disney Wisdom. What will they do next year, and will it be something that I want to collect again? Quite possibly. Let's be real about this. Yeah, quite possibly. I'm also kind of excited to see if they do another Disney Tsum Tsum advent calendar like they did last year. I think they might be doing one, because I think I've seen a picture of one somewhere, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I might have to get one of those. I've still got my last year's advent calendar. It's still like it's still the advent calendar, and it's got the Simpsons in it. I really need to take them out and put them somewhere before the next calendar comes out, but I don't know, it's just a nice way of displaying them because you can see them nicely. But no, I do need to take them out. And oh, I was just looking on the Shop Disney, and I want to buy everything. They've got lots of Halloween stuff. They've got a really cute doormat, which is like 2 pumpkins, but like Minnie and Mickey pumpkins. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, so that's a doormat. And then they've got a little cute like bodysuit for a baby with a tutu with a Halloween, like Mickey Halloween thing on. That I was like, I sent my Emma, my sister-in-law, a message with a picture of it, and I was like, we need to get this for Maisie because it's so cute. Yeah, oh, I've got serious Disney blues. I can't believe it's been a year since we went, and I want to go back. I want to go back so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go and do a bit of editing before I cook myself some lunch, I think. So yes, let's stop thinking about Disney and get the editing done. So I've just cooked myself a bit of lunch after editing my weekly vlog. This is the stir fry that I showed you earlier. It literally took about 3 minutes to cook, and put a bit of soy sauce with it, and it tastes really, really good. So I'm going to eat that. I'm watching GPs Behind Closed Doors. If anyone is a fan of this, let me know. And then I'm going to, this is nearly finished, this one, so I'm going to then watch something else, I'm not sure, and eat my lunch. So I'm just watching Stacey Sleeps Over, which is on W, and I'm watching the one with the Saucony Jolies. I thought it would be quite interesting just to see like what the programme was about. I mean, I watch the Saucony Jolies videos every day pretty much when they're up, so I didn't think that there would be kind of much more to know about them, but it's quite interesting seeing a kind of behind the scenes thing and kind of hearing Stacey's point of view of it and stuff. So yeah, if you're a fan of the Saucony Jolies, or if you know about them, I would really recommend going and giving it a watch, because it's an interesting programme. She's doing a few other ones of like sleeping over with different kinds of families, so I'm going to watch those ones as well at some point, but I wanted to watch this one first. Okay, so my weekly vlog is now uploading, and I think I'm just going to try and run the hoover around a little bit because it needs doing and I keep putting it off. But yeah, I think I need to just do it because it's bugging me. So I'm going to get that done and out of the way, and then I can do the other bits I want to do that are sat down and I don't have to exert myself too much. So yes, let's get the hoover out and get that done.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.
Alfie, how am I meant to hoover the floor?
Just hoover him.
I'm just going to have to hoover around him. He's not going to move. It's not been very helpful. Right. My neighbour just took Freddie out for a walk. She now appears to be stopped in the middle of the road in front of us for some reason. Yeah, she took Freddie out for a walk. I finished doing the hoovering. Yeah, let's just stop there. Sorry, just trying to sort my neighbour's car out. Yes, so she took Freddie out for a walk, and I finished the hoovering. And now we're just popping down to Lidl because they sell let's see if we can hear it again, this really nice cherryade, and Rebecca wants to buy some. Can kind of hear it, can't you? Yeah, she wants to buy some cherryade, so we're going to Lidl to buy a thing of 45p cherryade. We'll get a few bottles actually. So yes, that's what we're going to do. We're just back from Lidl and I've just put Strictly on because it's just starting. I just thought I'd show you, these are the cherryade that we think are really nice. It's just the Morello cherry freeway thing. It's like 45p anyway, but they're really good. So we ended up with 5 bottles of that. And then when I went in, I saw these, which are all butter Stollen bites with marzipan. So they're starting to get their Christmas stuff in, and I love Stollen, so I just bought some. They were $1.99. Becca's just taken Alfie out for a walk, and I'm going to start watching Strictly, and when she comes back, we are going to make some pancakes, because that's what she fancied, so that's what we're going to make, and we're going to watch Strictly. We've got expert pancake making going on here. Whoa. That was much better than the one we just did. I know, hopefully it'll taste good. Good afternoon. I have just been drying off from coming in from church. It was really nice when I went out to church. The sun was out and it felt quite like warmish, and then when I came out of church it was absolutely tipping it down with rain. It feels a bit cold and like not very nice. So yes, the weather has changed. But yeah, I've just dried off and then just been doing a few little bits that needed catching up on, like sorting the washing out and making a bed and all that kind of stuff. And now I'm going to sort out my medication for next week. And then it will probably be time for some lunch. I don't have any plans today really, apart from there's a couple of little things I want to do like on my computer and stuff, but apart from that I'm just having a quiet Sunday. Probably going to curl up in front of the TV and just not do very much today. I think I haven't really had a proper quiet day where I haven't needed to do like blog stuff or anything for ages, so I'm just going to make the most of it. But I need to get these pills done first, and then that's out the way and I can just focus on relaxing. Right, I've done my medication for next week, and now I'm having some tomato soup with some toast and butter because that's what I fancied. I would normally have like proper nice crusty bread, but we haven't got any, so I've just gone for toast. And I think I might watch Call the Midwife because it's just one of those rainy afternoons where Call the Midwife is called for, I think.
What?
We're both getting written up. Right. Getting to sleep, so whatever you do.
Familiar what it is?
Yes.
Sorry for the lack of footage today. There just hasn't really been much to film, to be honest. After I had my lunch, I watched an episode of Call the Midwife, and then David, Emma and Maisie turned up, so we spent a bit of time with them, which was very nice. Maisie was in a good mood, had lots of smiles, which was lovely. And then they went, and I sorted out a few bits and bobs, and then I watched another episode of Call the Midwife, and then then what did we do? Oh, well, then we so for dinner we ordered a pizza, or pizzas, because we decided to do like Sunday do takeaways, and then the rest of the week do normal food. So yeah, we ordered pizza and decided we wanted to watch a film, and couldn't agree on what film we wanted to watch, and in the end Rebecca chose one which we didn't particularly want to watch, but she was adamant that we were going to watch it, and I think it was called A Stranger Calls. It's on Netflix. I don't know, it's probably like you can get it in other places as well, but we found it on Netflix. Oh my god, it was a terrible film. I'm not massively into kind of horror films. I don't really like them. I don't know if I'd necessarily call this a horror, or I don't really know what I'd call it, but I don't know, it just didn't really seem to have like a point. It was just, I don't know, let me know if you've watched it because I'd be really interested, but it didn't seem to make an awful lot of sense, we didn't think. It was a bit jumpy, but there was a lot of unanswered questions, which was slightly frustrating. So after that we put Miranda on, and we've just been watching episodes of Miranda, which I much prefer. And yeah, now I'm going to get into my pyjamas and get ready for bed. So I thought I'd just come on and finish the vlog. I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog. It's probably been a bit all over the place, because I've been a bit all over the place. But if you have enjoyed it and you want to see more, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the bell, because that means you'll get notified every time I upload a video. Leave me a comment, let me know what you've been up to this week, and also let me know if there's any videos that you would like to see me do. And I will see you again in another video very soon. Bye!